Good morning. Time to wake up. I'm having some difficulty with the wake up this morning, so that's why I'm late. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. I am a bear, I believe. I compare myself to a bear all the time. When it comes to cold weather, I literally want to hibernate, and it's so difficult to shake it out today. I'm just exhausted. So, everyone, have patience with me today. I see two. Good morning. How are you? Who else is in hibernation mode? Hi, Angel. Let's see. I can't see those little. Tell me who's here. It's Tuesday, right? I think so. I think it's Tuesday. Good morning. I see four. Just like Walgreens, I see four. Come on in. Let's have a little uptime. Good morning, Stacy. How are you? So it's it's a weird energy day for me. It's just crazy. I feel like we move into this higher realm and it feels so good. And then, did you ever see the movie? We just watched it, What Dreams May Come, where Robin Williams is going down into hell after his wife, and he's walking all over those faces. Or there's a point where they're in a boat and there's all these arms reaching up to get him and pull him down. I feel like that today. I feel like I'm in the boat and I've got all these arms trying to pull me back down into the water. That seems to be the story for many of us, is this, we're rising above, getting into this higher frequency. We're working our way into this. We can feel it, we can see it, we can taste that we're moving into something higher. And as we're doing it, all of those, beings behind us that would like to be where we are don't understand where we're going, or they just don't get us at all. They're reaching. They're like, come on back. Come back into the realm of 3D. So that's what I'm feeling this morning. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Danette. Good morning, Chetta. Good morning, Stacy. I think that's everyone. Angel, I see you in there somewhere. There you are. Good morning, Angel. I think I missed you. So, what do we do about that? What do we do about the reality that other people are still seeing? Because my reality is changing, and I believe that your reality is changing too. We're moving into a time where we begin to realize that this matrix is more real than we thought, that we really are in something that is not necessarily as real as we think that it is. This is the reason that we are obsessive over reflections, because we are beginning to realize that this world that we live in is more malleable, moldable than we thought it was. What if we can really can have the energy of moving mountains, moving things around, changing the way that life is? And yet we are so stuck with so many beings on this planet who are putting out this energy of doom and gloom and anger and jabs. It's like they continue to jab at us, because to them we're still the same as we were when we were growing up. We're still that. They don't understand. They don't understand that we've woken up to the truth of who we are. We said we've changed. They haven't. And they're still stuck in it. And they still want to pull us back into it. And so I'm feeling that really strongly today. It's not just people, it's the energy of this collective consciousness, of this election coming up, of all of this negative stuff, of people. The energy in this little town, Caroline and I, we were actually decorating for Christmas yesterday. We were pulling out all these boxes and boxes of really old ornaments. We got this old tinsel tree that took us, it was like crazy trying to figure out how to get that tree together, but we did it. Really old tree, probably from the 70s at least. It's really old. And it was pretty sad looking when we first started to pull it out of the box. We're like, I'm thinking, I don't know about this. Little bits of silver are falling all over the floor. My grandmother always had a tinsel tree, and I've always kind of wanted a tinsel tree, and Caroline's been asking for a tinsel tree. So when Jim said he had one, I was like, yeah, bring that. So we have all these great boxes, and it was like Christmas last night. We're opening up all these boxes and digging deeply into all these really great old ornaments that we had never seen before. It's like brand new. Christmas tends to be one of those, I see where this is going now. How many times when you go to get your Christmas stuff out, you start digging through the boxes and you're like, oh, this one holds a certain memory, and this one holds a certain memory. And so it's really a trip down memory lane. There's a little green car out front, sorry. It's a trip down memory lane. And all of it kind of moves you around. You can be songs, or we were playing Christmas music, and some of them were like, oh, that's my favorite, and it brings back good memories. And then I would listen to another one, I'm like, oh, that one, even though it's a really popular Christmas song, it really kind of pulled me down. Well, last night was a different thing completely, because we only had a few things that I still have, that I brought here with me, that were from past Christmases that reminded me of Steve. We didn't really put much of that on this tree. We put all of these old decorations that we'd never seen before, and the tree we've never seen before. So instead of it being a trip down memory lane, it was this discovery. It was like magical. It was like every time we'd open up another box, we'd go, oh, look at this. Like it was so cool to just go through all these old ornaments and see all of these classic things. And some of them we've never seen before. Well, of course, we'd never seen them, but some of them look very familiar just because you're used to seeing them. But it was completely different from any Christmas decorating that I've ever done, because even though it was all old, it was all new. And I feel like there's a message in that for us today. Help me work it out. Even though it all appears to be old, this world that we're in, it appears to be just like it's always been. It's not. And it's like digging into those boxes of old stuff, and yet everything is different when you touch it. So it's really quite magical, this world that we're moving into. And so it requires us to be willing to dig down deeply into those boxes, to go out there and really experience it, and in a different set of eyes, like in a different sense of being. We can't continue to go out into the world and experience it the way that we always have. We have to look at it in a different way. We have to go into it with those eyes of a child. You know how a child is at Christmas time, and they're putting decorations on the tree, and their eyes are all sparkly and full of joy, because it's so completely unique and different to them and magical. And so the world is like that too. It's a really important message as we're going out into the world every day. Instead of seeing it, I've got to go again. This will be my third time to try to get a local driver's license. And it's been a nightmare, because every time I get there, it's either I can't get an appointment because there are miles of people waiting, or the last time the passports wouldn't go through. It wouldn't accept my passport because there's a kink in the system. And the DMV system won't verify passports. I'm like, ugh. So I had to wait another whole week to try to get this done. So there's this part of me that wants to fall into the old energy of, oh gosh, what if I get in there again today and something doesn't work, and I'm wasting more time, and it's frustrating. And instead of going in to it like that today, maybe I can change. I'm standing in the bathroom getting showered and ready again today, and I heard my guides speak to me very clearly. These things that you're so afraid of, these things, these triggers that keep popping up to you, that make you feel afraid, that make you feel small, they're taken care of. They're wiped clean. Life is different than you are used to experiencing it. When you allow yourself, come here, baby kitty, when you allow yourself to, when you allow yourself to change the energy that you go forth into the world, when you put on that different cloak. So you're taking off the heavy cloak and you're putting on that angelic, beautiful, glittery, and people see you. You walk into the DMV, and all you got to do is just be present. I've noticed that since I've been really, really awakening, is that people treat me differently than they ever have before. It's like so much easier. It's like they want. Even last week when I was at the DMV and he was having issues trying to get that passport to go through, he's like, do you have anything else? Do you have in your glove compartment out in your car? Think about it. Is there any possibility that in your car someplace you have a birth certificate or something else, marriage license, something to prove who you are? And I said, I got nothing. It's a different car. It's Jim's. I didn't have anything in the car, but he was so kind about it. I said, please, is there any way? And he's like, I just can't. And I'm like, all right, that's okay. It's okay. I'll come back. I know that I'm going to go in there today, and the pieces are going to fall into place, and it's all going to be fine. And I was given that while I was getting ready this morning. Stop thinking that things have to be so difficult. Stop focusing on how difficult it is. It wasn't really such a horrible experience last week. It really wasn't. They were really nice. It's something that I can go through again. It's not going to affect me, and I can put on this beautiful cloak and I can go into the world and I can share my energy. Isn't that why we're doing this? My energy will be there in that DMV today. And if I'm willing to allow myself to be in that place of sharing out that energy, it goes out to those people around me. And maybe there's a reason that it got held up last week. Maybe there's somebody that needs that today at that office. Maybe there's a bigger reason to all of this. All of these piddly little things that we've got to do. Maybe there's a bigger reason. Maybe the bigger reason is that we're supposed to be in the mix of all of this because we came here for this. So hiding in my house is not gonna help me to share that energy. I need to be out there in the world, just like all of us. We need to go out there. We need to share this beautiful light that we have found within ourselves, discovered, rediscovered. Be in the world, because being out there helps to, sorry, bird, helps to lighten the energy, so that all those people that are frustrated today, that are sitting there in that DMV, and they're like, I remember last week, the man behind me, it's so funny, he's behind me, and I had an appointment, and I got there early, and there was people coming in late, and they're like, oh, I got an appointment in 2 minutes, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead of me, go ahead, it's your turn, go ahead. And I kept lining everybody up the way they were supposed to be, because that's what I do. Oh, you're supposed to be 10 minutes before me, you go ahead of me. And I waited and waited forever that way. But the man that was behind me said, he was so kind. He's standing there in the rain. I said, come on up here, you can have my spot. I got an umbrella. And he said, I came last week and I was missing something. He said, I had to come back again. And I'm thinking, gosh, I hope that's not me. But all I did was give him a kind smile. You know, like, these people are reaching out. They really just need a little bit of our sunshine. They're like frustrated. And can we just, like, be kind? Be kinder than other people around us and share our light and just be patient. Because truly, it's just life. It's just life. This is just life. Stop taking it so seriously. And I'm preaching to myself too. It's just life. I got time. I can go stand in there today. If there's some frustrated, some of the people that are working in there, they get frustrated. He was frustrated. He was having issues with other people's passports too. And he was really getting frustrated with it. And I could see it on his face. And I could have been one of those people that just gives everybody a hard time and walks out in a huff. Or I can look at him and I can go, yeah, okay. There's really nothing you can do about this, right? And he's like, yeah. I said, all right, well, I'll make another appointment. I will come with my firstborn child if you want me to. I'll have 2 birth certificates. I'll have everything that you need the next time I come in here. It can wait a week. So I left him with a smile. I didn't leave him feeling miserable. It's okay. It's all right. See, it's just a difference. Isn't it time that we take responsibility for the way that we're reacting to the world? I had issues again last night with a family issue, and part of me just wants to say, you know what? I've really had it with I've really had it. I would love to wash my hands of all of this stuff, but instead of my washing my hands of it, maybe I just need to be kinder. Maybe I just need to come at it with like the peace that's within me and just say, okay, you know what, you guys react. I posted something this morning. I can't control the way that my siblings are going to react to me. I can't. They've always been the way that they are. They haven't changed. They like those cold little jabs. They like to be hateful. They don't understand. They just don't get it. But I can react. I can control the way that I allow their reactions to affect me, and I can control the way that I react back. Am I going to react in the same way that they reacted to me, or can I react in kindness and just know that they're just reacting from their ego, from fear, or whatever it is, and there's nothing that I can do to change it? And I don't even need to try. I can just smile and walk away. I just feel like that's important for all of us to know right now, because, my gosh, this world is so charged up right now. Sorry, my cat is doing something horrible under the desk. She's scratching on something she shouldn't be. So that's my reminder to me today. That's my reminder to you today, that we are here for a reason, that sometimes that reason, all the time, that reason is mostly just to be the calming presence on the planet, to bring about this beautiful, huge change that's coming forth. And all we have to do is show up. Just show up. Just be you. Just show up. So, can you see my name come up? Not sure if it's working. Deborah, I see your name. I see you. And I'm going to go ahead and look back at your comments, all of you guys, because I get talking and it's hard to stop me. I want to see what you guys have to say about it. So I say good morning. Cello. Cello Angel. Deborah. Afternoon. Good afternoon. Danette, I hope so. I hope we are all lifted today. Yes. I cried this morning. I have a lot of anxious energy right now. We're gonna lift you up in meditation here in just a minute. We'll do that, Danette. We'll pull you in because the world is a crazy place right now for sure, and it's definitely having a huge effect on what's happening. You know, like because we're so sensitive to it. I was doing the same thing, not last night, because my girls came down and we decorated that silly tinsel tree and played Christmas music and watched the goobiest Christmas movie ever. It was like, why are all Hallmark movies, they all get wrapped up with a pretty little bow at the end of the movie, and you're like, I saw that coming. Like at the beginning, I knew exactly what was going to happen. So I fell asleep through the entire middle of the movie. I saw the beginning and the end. In the middle, I fell asleep, and it still ended exactly like I knew it was gonna anyway. So I don't really need to watch the rest of the movie. That's Hallmark for you. But all of this energy, Danette, it's really affecting us, and we really need to keep clear. That was what I woke up. Man, I didn't even want to get out of bed. I was a grumpy bear this morning. It's cold outside. I didn't want to go out. I stay wrapped up in that little cocoon that I was in and hibernate. I couldn't go. I am such a bear. I can hibernate. I could go to sleep right now and I could sleep for the next until it warms back up again because I love it. It's beautiful. But my body doesn't like cold. And the anxiety, and I kind of want to sleep through the entire election process too. So I'm feeling it too, Danette, in my own way. I had to work. I had to ask my angels this morning. I called in Archangel Michael. I was like, please clear away any energy that's not my own. Any cords, attachments, anything that is not mine, anything from my siblings, from anybody that I have picked up, any energy that I've picked up along the way, even through decorating this Christmas tree and all those old decorations that we dug into. If I have picked up any earthbound energy, if I've picked up any kind of energy that is not my own, like, okay, bring it, just clear me. And they do. They always do when you ask, and it really, really helps to ask. And you can always ask. Don't wait. But in a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and do a group clearing again because I feel like it's super important right now for all of us to do that. Laura, good morning. Business calls. Okay, Stacy, whatever you got to do. Angel, already in my happy place and so very delighted to be here with you all. Excellent, Angel. I love how you get yourself all happy. Well done. Janet, Christmas time, I know. You know, I feel like I'm probably pushing the button too soon. Because if I get into it, everybody's like, oh, if you start doing it too soon, you're going to get tired of it. I'm like, really, no, because I'm in the place where I feel like Christmas should be every day. So let's just have fun with it. I don't care what the date is. Just get out there and enjoy it anyway. Joan Jett's drummer boy? Yeah, drummer boy. Little drummer boy? I don't know Joan Jett. I'll have to look that up. Laura, why do you think the election is right before Christmas? And I know God knew we needed a spirit of thinking about exactly. Like, please, can we get our minds off of that? Let's start giving, being loving. There's so much unrest. It's so scary. People literally put these elected officials into a place of their God. That's the only way that I can see it. And they worship. They're worshiping false idols. You know, it's like this is God to me. And this person has to be in office because if he's not in office, the whole world is going to come to an end. Surely it's all coming to an end. And I'm like, no, this is just a human being and he can only do a little bit anyway. He's going to get affected by Congress and the Senate and everybody else. Well, all these promises they make are not going to happen anyway. Please stop putting all your energy into that nonsense. Please. Politics is just another form of separation. Truly. It's just another way that human beings have decided we came to this earth, we're all one huge being. We come to this earth, we split off into all these billions of pieces, and we keep finding reasons to be different from one another. That's all it is. We keep finding reasons to be separate. when the truth is that we're all one. Isn't that crazy? Like, well, my toe, I think I'm gonna decide to have a different belief than my right large toe. And so that toe is not attached to me anymore because it doesn't believe like I do. So I am no longer attached to that toe. And my right arm, it thinks differently than I do. So I'm not, nope, we're not attached anymore. I'm now separate from my right arm. Even though it's still right here and attached to me, my belief system says that because it believes differently than I do, it's no longer attached. It's no longer a part of me. It's all baloney. It's all baloney. We are all one. And we need to learn that. We need to come back together and stop finding more reasons to separate from one another. So this year, more than any other election, I'm really just separating. I feel like we're just flying above it when we allow ourselves. It's like, no, that's really baloney. It's part of the matrix of a false reality. It's not true. And people are so wrapped up in the lies of it that they can't see past it. And they have forgotten that we are only here to learn how to love one another and to remember the oneness of all of us. That's the truth. Hi, Charlie. So that's my viewpoint of this whole political arena. Good morning, Carol Ann. I just think that we're here to love one another beyond all that nonsense. That's the truth. Janet, I have an old tree that I've been using for 15 years and family balls and their names on them, and my daughter is 40. Yes, 40 years of memories. That's beautiful. I have a lot of those memories in New York still at the house. I have a lot of ornaments that we brought with us, but they're in New York and they're not here. So we're doing something completely different. I have a brand new, this, amazing man who loves pretties and is jealous because he couldn't be here last night. So we're going to be decorating together, and we're going to be doing the holidays completely different this year. It's important to me. I still put my Batman on the tree. I still have those memories of Steve, and I still enjoy those beautiful Christmases that we had together. And yet this year everything is brand new. So I'm just doing things completely different. And it's okay. I'm reinventing again. I'm coming back out of the ashes. We're doing things differently. It means even gift giving is different. I'm not rushing to Walmart or some big, nope. No, we're not doing that. This year, Caroline and I were talking about it. Handmade gifts, things that mean something. Going to small shops, going to Etsy, if we do any shopping, because it's not the gift giving that's the important part of Christmas to me. So I want it to be different. I want us to really feel it. I want us to have this time together to enjoy each other, to really feel each other's hearts. That's what I want. That's what I desire this Christmas. I'm not falling into all of the baloney this year. I'm not. I'm just not falling into it. That's not what Christmas is all about. I was thinking this morning, this is Laura, I need to break out of the Groundhog Day. I feel like you're repeating. Time to do something completely different. Time to reinvent yourself. Christina, Christmas, I am not having success with connecting my other housemates at that time. Love Christmas, yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't think that my girls were going to be into decorating it all yet. I really was like, they kept saying, nope, not until after Thanksgiving. We're not going to ruin Thanksgiving with Christmas. And I'm like, that doesn't ruin Thanksgiving. It just makes it more colorful. So they finally folded. They finally decided, yeah, Mom needs this. We're going to come down. And last night was a blast. I'm exhausted from it, but last night was a blast. Let's get this party rolling. It's time. I don't need to wait. I can keep that Christmas tree up all year round. It was difficult. We're gonna keep it up. New Year's rolls around, we'll redecorate it. When February rolls around, we'll put a bunch of hearts on it and red lights. We'll just keep that little tinsel bugger up until whenever. We're gonna enjoy life every day. Why do we save all the pretty lights and all the pretty decorations for just 1 month out of the year? Why don't we light up the world every day? I'm really into the lighting up the world thing today. Angel, of course you can. I was thinking this morning I need to get out okay, yes. Good morning, everyone. Luz, good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning. Tammy, good morning. Lauren, good morning. Deborah, I see your name. Let's see, Carol. I love the tinsel tree. Reminds me of my child. Me too, because my grandmother had one. It's in honor of my grandmother. She always, when she had a place in Florida and New York. When she was in Florida, it was always a tinsel tree. So we got this funny tinsel tree, and I'm loving it. And it is as old and weird as it is, once we had it all decorated, I was like, magic. I'm loving it. Erica, weird day. Yes, the energy is weird today. I totally agree with you. Ernest Saves Christmas, one of my favorite movies. That's funny. It's such a funny, Ernest was such a goober, and yet that movie is so heartwarming. So thank you for reminding me of that. I have a lot of favorite movies, probably A Christmas Story being my favorite. You'll shoot your eye out. I love that movie. Thank you. Keep asking. Kuan Yin for peace. Yes. We're going to call in some peace for you, Danette. We're going to see if we can help you out a little bit. You're watching Luz. You're watching Hallmark. Hallmark is just filled. You know what? But it's just miles and miles and miles of just heartwarming stuff that brings a little bit of emotion and just makes you feel good by the time you get to the end of it. Everything's all wrapped up pretty like a package, and you can feel good about it. So it's okay. Let's enjoy that stuff. I love you too, Erica. No, you're not. It's beautiful. I'm not sure what you're responding to. I talked a lot already. Danette, I had something to do with farming back in the day. It was around November. Oh, it had something to do with the farming. Lighting things up, do you think? Or I can't even remember what I talked about. So Lauren, I already voted. Oh, the voting process, yeah. I think on a Roosevelt's it made the official day the 3rd. One of the Roosevelt's, the voting thing I get it. Hi Charlie. Erica, I love you too. So sweet. Please may you and your family stay safe. Luz. Christmas is the only time people say hi or good morning. Any other time you say hi and they just keep going, I just look at them and I say hi. Highs are free. Smiles are free too, aren't they? Yeah, we're just going to have to do the Christmas thing all year round. We're just going to have to be giving and caring and loving and not just pack it all up with all the bulbs and ribbons and stuff, but just always carry that beautiful Christmas energy, because I believe that we're moving into that. So we are creating. So what do we want to create? We want to create the energy of Christmas all year round. We're always giving. We're always loving. It doesn't, not the commercialized Christmas. Not the, I got to spend more than I got on Christmas gifts for people. I'm walking through the store. We went through a junk store the other day, and Abby still has this thing for Littlest Pet Shops, the original ones, and they're so hard to find. And they've gotten kind of expensive. They're kind of ridiculous for these little bitty toys. And we were going through a junk shop, and I walk over the glass counter. I'm like, oh, she's got like 50 of them. So I found her 3 of them that were ones that were her favorites. And I forgot I had them in the bottom of my bag. And the other day I was like, Jim's like, just put it in her Christmas stocking. I'm like, no, I can't save it for Christmas. I don't even know if I'm going to still be here on Christmas Day. She's going to get it today. I give them gifts, little trinkets that those people that I love, that I'm around all the time. I'll give them stuff all the time. I don't want to wait. I live right here, right now. Right now, I found her a treasure. I'm going to give it to her. So I did. Oh my gosh, she got so excited by those little animals. And she was so, high five, like so happy to have those. That's the energy that I choose to live in all the time. I find something special. I've been looking for those for her forever. No, I'm not waiting till Christmas. Sure, it would be fun for her to find it in her Christmas stocking, and it's fun for her to get it right now too. Yesterday I gave it, and it made her smile, and it made her day. So that's where I go. Every day is Christmas. Every moment, as I take a breath, thank you for the beautiful gift of air, clean, fresh air in my lungs. Thank you that I'm still here, that I'm still able to love my family. Please know that you are my family. Thank you that I'm able to get up, that I have strength in my legs, that I'm able to go out and take a hike with the dog. Thank you that there is beautiful, oh gosh, the birds are everywhere this morning. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. And that changes the energy of everything. Every day is Christmas when we do that. Tammy. Laura, I'm going to do a Thanksgiving tree. Very good. Thanksgiving trees. Very nice. That's a great idea. I love Christmas music. Tammy says, I love Christmas music. Looking forward to that and may start playing it anyway. Why not? Why not? Christmas music is beautiful. Why don't we play it all year round? Like, we're not really going to get tired of it. There's tons of it. People keep bringing out more. Carrie Underwood just put out a brand new one that is beautiful. You know, like if you're like getting tired of one Christmas album, just get out another one. Sing along, belt it out. Like, there's so much peace and beauty in Christmas music. Why do we have to put it away? That's what I say. My kids won't let me play it all the time, but you better believe when I'm in the car by myself, if I want something to sing along with, I'm putting on the Christmas carols. And I'm going to sit there and sing. It's not pretty, but I enjoy it. It feels good to me to just open up and just belt out a beautiful Christmas song. Griswold's National Lampoon. Yep. Christmas Vacation, one of my favorites. I definitely watch that one every year. Christmas with the Cranks is a good one. Elf. Elf is classic. What's another one that I really, and I always watch A Christmas Story multiple times. There's more. We'll come up with them. Give me some. This little light. I'm going to let it shine. Perfect, Christina. Let's let it shine. Christmas in Jail. Lauren, I'm not sure which one that one is. Oh, Ernest Goes to Jail. Yeah, I think we're back to the Ernest thing. Ernest was a crazy guy. Wally World. Yep, he went to Wally World. That was the other Christmas, or the other National Lampoon, when they went to Wally World. They go on vacation where they drag the dog behind the car. It's kind of off parts of it. I'm like, ugh. The direct to video ones. Okay, let me keep going here. We're running out of time. I tried to watch Stupid recently due to it being okay. We're getting into TV shows. I gotta keep moving. Erica, you love Cousin. I am Cousin Eddie of the family sometimes. That's funny. You are the Cousin Eddie. Elf is funny too. Elf is hilarious. Sharon, love and light. Perfect. I'm almost to, I think I'm getting, okay. We're going to go into meditation. A Christmas Story I always watch. And my 18-year-old daughter still collects the Littlest Pet Shops. Yeah, there's something about it. Once she's 13, and there was an age range. I was even talking to the lady at the store. There was an age range, and I gotta find those YouTube videos. She was little, and she was creating all these YouTube videos, and Steve posted them. I think they're on his YouTube, and if it's still available, I'm gonna go find them. But they would make all these neat little things. They had videos to show how they make things for their Littlest Pet Shops, and I don't know, it was really funny. Kids really got into it. So she still has that thing. Let's see. Christmas Story is played. Yeah, Christmas Story is played 24 hours. It's on, yeah, I remember the channel too, but I can't remember which one it is. But I do know that they play that 24 hours right before Christmas it plays. And you'll be glad to know, I'm going to share this news. Macy's will be having a Christmas parade. Now it will be different. They do not have handlers for the balloons. They're attached to some kind of vehicles. And they're doing shows, but there won't be any, this kind of makes me sad. The bands that have qualified to be in the Macy's parade will be postponed till next year, so we won't get those. But they will have shows. They're just going to be done in different areas so that they're not having a big gathering. There will be no crowds on the streets in New York City on Thanksgiving Day. But I never really watch it. This is my secret. I only watch little parts of it anyway. I just like the sound of the Macy's parade while I'm cooking, while I'm making turkey and stuff. So it's okay. We'll turn it on as long as there's people talking and excitement, and I hope they have some bands and things. I'm okay with it. So the Macy's parade is doing its own version this year, in case anybody was worried about that. I looked it up yesterday. Okay, guys, we've had good conversations. We're running out of time. I want to give you a good, peaceful grounding. I want to help you to clear out some of this extra heavy energy that we're floating around in today. So let's go ahead and get our feet down on the ground. It's time to play. It's time to go to the playground. Let's go have some fun. Let's be at the playground today. We haven't done that for a while. I want you to pick your favorite thing to play on in the playground. And the cat's going to come join us too, I think, because she's scratching my chair. Just come up and be still. Anyway, get your feet grounded. Let's go to that playground. It's a beautiful playground. There's a huge merry-go-round. I love the merry-go-round. Would you like to join me on it? We gotta have a few spinners. We'll call in some angels to spin it for us. We don't want to have to do all that work. So please get yourself grounded, and I want you to sit there and be as comfortable as possible, releasing all of those tight muscles that you got going on right now. And we're going to ask Source to come in over the crown, right down through every one of your chakras, clearing you away so that you feel a tighter connection to the other side, so that you realize that this body is just your avatar, that you're within, that it's carrying you, and yet you are so much greater than what you think that you are. And so all of these heavy energies and all of these people that are affecting you, please know that you can release those energies, that you do not have to bathe in those, that you can let them go. It doesn't matter who they are, how much you love them. We're going to cut all those cords and attachments right now with love. We're going to release so that we can stand. And come on in, Denise. We're just getting started. So that you can be in your own energy today. So that all of the anxieties and all of the things that are weighing you down, please realize that you're so much greater than that. Please realize that that worry and concern is only holding your energy into a lower vibration. And that's why you're being so affected by it. So we're releasing it today so you can rise above it, look down on it as the observer, and realize that it's just experience. It's only experience. It's just there to teach you. You don't have to stay there. Just learn the lesson and release. Let go. So go ahead and see yourself at that playground. Some of you are climbing the monkey bars to get up higher so you can look down at the experiences in your life. I see you doing that. Some of you have groups of balloons, and you grab those balloons and you're letting them carry you up, 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 and away. Anything that you can do. Oh, I see some of you, Danette. Go ahead on that great big slide. Climb up all the way up those steps. Get yourself to the top part of that slide, the highest slide you can find. And then I want you to look down at the world a little differently, okay? It's beautiful when you rise above. It's colorful. It's peaceful. You can release all of those things as you're letting them go. More steps. There's more steps up. Let go of that heavy stuff. And as you do, that slide gets higher and higher and higher. You are in control of how high you want that slide to go. So the more of this heaviness, the more worries and concerns, the more of these things that are weighing you down, the more you're letting go, the higher you get to go. And man, when you get to the top of that slide is going to be so much fun. See yourself doing that now. Taking a big breath. We're calling in all the angels. Archangel Michael is protecting each one of us. It's okay. That slide can go as high as it wants. Your angels are always watching over you. It's okay. Nice. The energy is beautiful that's gathering right now. There's a beautiful entourage around each one of us. I'm asking for all of the guides, all of the angels, anyone that can come in and help any one of us to find clarity for the questions, for the anxieties, for the worries. We're asking for guidance right now. If you have loved ones that would like to join us, that's okay. We're completely protected here. Go find your favorite playground equipment. I am laying on the merry-go-round and it's spinning gently, and I'm just looking at the sky. And it's okay. Normally that would make me very sick, but in this place, nothing makes us sick. You can just continue to spin around and around and around, looking at that beautiful sky above you. If that's what you choose, whatever you choose is okay. Go on the swings. Swing as high as you want to go. You can swing all the way to the moon. You can jump off and fly. Whatever you'd like to do, please have fun for a few minutes. Nice shift off the heart. Very good. So the angels are working on clearing. There's healing energy going throughout each one of us. You can pull in loved ones if you'd like for that healing. Just mention their names, ask for that healing to go to them too. You can work with our higher selves. Those people in your life that don't want to go where you go, it's okay. Talk to their higher selves. Ask their higher self if they would like to receive healing, and then they will receive. Taking a big breath. Beautiful energy coming in right now. Nice. Nice. Continue to breathe in all this beautiful healing light energy into your lungs, filling you with healing and health, strong health in those lungs, raising your vibration. It's so important right now on this earth to hold that vibration high. When our vibrations come down, we are open to illness. Hold that vibration as high as you can, as often as you can. Push that illness right away. That's how it works. Taking a big breath again. And as you're playing on that playground, your angels are working. I feel a lot of energy into the head right now, into the eyes, the sinuses, moving over into the ears, the throat, the third eye, the skull, the brain, the nervous system. Please put buffers around that nervous system, allowing us to experience what we have to experience here without being so greatly affected. Nice, perfect. I felt that. Down into the throat. Breathe that love energy into your throat. Feels good. Allowing for clearing, allowing you to find your voice again, to feel free to be the truth of who you are without worrying about other people and what they're going to think. You found your truth. They haven't found it yet. Why do you let them affect you? They're still baby souls walking behind you in pre-K someplace, and you're graduating. Don't worry about where they are. They'll catch up one day. Keep climbing higher, Danette. Keep climbing higher. Keep going up. Keep releasing. Keep letting go. You're getting up into that realm where none of these worries are affecting you anymore. I can feel that. Keep climbing higher. Rise above it all. And when you get all the way to the top of that slide, and anyone that's gone with Danette, keep helping her to go higher and higher. When you reach the top, I want you to look down. Look down at this beautiful creation. It's yours. It's your masterpiece beneath you. You are creating. You are powerful. This is yours. You choose. You choose your experience, no one else. Don't let other people choose your experience for you. You're going skating, Angel. Excellent. Ice skating. Oh, I love that. Go ice skating. It's cold here. We can ice skate even when it's warm when we're in our visions, can't we? Just enjoy. Slip those ice skates on your feet. Go do these beautiful spins. Nothing holds you back. Just enjoy that freedom. The soul loves to break free of this physical body. It's having so much fun. I hope you can see this. I see some of you climbing a tree. It's okay. It's safe. I'm not even going to tell you not to. Climb that tree as high as you want to climb. Swing from the branches. Have fun. Climb it all the way to the moon. The energy's moving down. As we're having fun, it's moving on down your physical self through every one of your chakras, clearing out those negative energies. Allowing you to feel lighter, healed, at peace today. Down through the solar plexus, clearing away all that cluttered up mess that you've built up in there again. Down into the sacral. Still got a lot of clearing going on in the throat. It's really thick this morning. I apologize for all the noises I'm making. If you're feeling that, cough it out. Get it out. Wasn't there until they started pushing energy into the throat, so I know there's clearing going on. Go ahead and keep allowing that clearing energy to go right on down through. Each one of us is at a different place. I'm just trying to hold that for you. Energy going right down your arms, over your shoulders, right down your arms and into your hands. I want you to feel your hands right now. Feel them, rub them together. Can you feel that heat? My hands are on fire right now. Feel that healing energy going all the way through all of your chakras. Rub your hands together, kind of stretch them apart. And as you're doing that, you can feel that energy going between your hands. I want you to create this beautiful ball of energy with that. It's really a fun exercise. See a beautiful ball between your hands. Make it as big as you'd like. And here we're going to play a little game on the playground. We're in a circle. I want you to toss that ball across the circle to someone else. Envision one of these people at this circle. One of you that's here right now is going to receive this ball. I'm going to send it out. And you guys do the same thing. Send a beautiful energy ball to one of your friends. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, throw. Boom. Oh, I caught one. Just keep on throwing them. Have fun. Envision yourself playing games for a little bit longer while this energy continues to clear on through. When you're ready, you can create another ball. Do as many as you like. Make them as big as you like. Just keep on throwing, keep on playing. Play a little basketball, a little kickball, whatever you'd like. Dodgeball, be careful. Have fun with it. Boom. Big breath. It's gone all the way down through your root chakra, all the way down your legs, over your knees, down into your feet, all the way down through those beautiful roots into the center of the earth. And the earth is sending back up through this beautiful diamond energy, coming all the way up through your feet, all the way up your legs, all the way up your spine, lighting you up. Boom, 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 boom. Pulling that higher self back into the heart. I know it's having fun, but I want you to pull it back in. You can have fun with you now. Bring it back in. Bring it into alignment with your ego. With one big breath. Perfect. Now we're severing and releasing any cords or attachments among us so that we're all in our own energy field. And we're asking Archangel Michael to wrap each one of us in a beautiful bubble of protection, keeping us safe, whole, protected, ready to go out in our day. Enjoy this fun time. Please go back anytime you like. You get to create these beautiful visions anytime you like. Whenever you're feeling anxiety, shut it all out for a while. Just go have fun. You're here to have fun. You are here to have fun. All of those circumstances that are scaring you and worrying you, they are being taken care of. When you release, when you let go, they are being taken care of, I promise. Just find peace. Remember who you are today. Thank you to the angels and the guides, to the ascended masters, to everyone, the loved ones that have come here to lift us up today. Thank you for each one of you for joining us, for having fun, for all of your beautiful ideas and your visions. I thank you. I will be back tomorrow. I gotta get off of here. I'm running late. Take good care of yourselves. I love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.